Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for another review. We are the Bourbon Brothers. I'm Gavin.
And I'm Jeff.
And today we are drinking the 2015 limited edition Yellowstone Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Yeah, so Yellowstone is a label that is being made new again. It had been produced in the early 1900s, Yellowstone Bourbon. And Limestone Distillery, based in Kentucky, has now brought it back. The master distiller at Limestone, his great-grandparents had been involved with the Yellowstone product in the early 1900s. And this is a sort of special release to reintroduce the brand.
Yeah, and that was back in 1910. It's 2015, so exactly 105 years ago. This bottle here is bottled at 105 proof and being sold for $105. So it's kind of like the return of Yellowstone 105 years later.
Yep.
Jeff, this bottle is a blend of 3 different sourced bourbons. It is a wheated bourbon that is aged for 7 years. As with bourbon and scotch, you have to put the lowest age statement on the label. So it says it's 7 years, but however, the 2 other whiskeys in the blend are a high rye 12-year-old bourbon and then another 7-year-old high rye bourbon. So there's some age to it.
Yep, definitely. And there's also about 6,000 total bottles made of this.
That's right. So it is actually a limited edition release. Once it's gone, it's gone. So without further ado, let's take a nose, shall we? There's a fair bit of spice to this whiskey, Jeff.
Yeah, definitely some cinnamon spice there. Some salted caramel as well.
Definitely a little salt component to it. Getting some graham crackers as well. You know, I may be crazy, but a little bit of cheesecake too.
I think that's a new note for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's full of flavor.
Yeah, good bit of flavor on the nose, definitely.
Sure, all right, well, let's take a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
I like sweet hard candies up front.
Yeah, initial sweetness and then, just spicier longer it's in your mouth.
Definitely. You know, spice just throughout, like some spice cake with like vanilla icing.
Yeah. And you get definitely rye spice in there.
A little bit of black pepper too.
Yeah. Throw in some, a little bit of corn as well. So,
sure.
You're getting a little bit of each of the different grains are playing a role in the palate.
There's a fair bit of oak here too, I think. Is that like a medium to long finish?
Yeah, it sticks with you pretty good.
Yeah.
It's 105 proof.
Sure, it's sweet up front, and then a nice warming toasted oak finish.
Yeah, that's spot on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good whiskey.
Yeah, I think they picked well with this blend.
Yeah.
Things they mingle together pretty well balanced.
Sure.
I will say each time I've tried it, this is about the 3rd time. It's been a little bit different each time, but always very good.
Yeah, I feel like we have to shake up the whiskey to get that consistency. But, whether you're getting that sweet wheat from that 7-year-old up front, or you're really getting a predominant rye spice on the back end, it's still fairly balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a nice blend. I know people have asked me before, so I just want to put this out there. It is not the same juice as Blood Oath. Very similar blend. Blood Oath was a 12-year, a 7-year, and a 6-year. This is 2 7s and a 12, and it tastes very different.
Yeah, and to just Blood Oath as well as Yellowstone are at least partially owned by Luxco.
Yep. So that's where the connection is.
Yeah.
But a great blend nonetheless.
Yeah. So Gavin, for our Bourbon Brothers rating, what would you give Yellowstone?
Yeah, I think this is a solid B+. It's a very good whiskey. The price tag is not as friendly as one might hope, but if you're an experienced bourbon drinker like Jeff and I are, definitely worth a try, especially as it is a limited release of only 6,000 bottles. Maybe for the more casual drinkers, pick yourself up 4 bottles of something around the $30 to $40 price range. But regardless, I think this is very good and worth a try.
Yeah, I think that's spot on. As a limited edition, limited release, definitely I think worth a try if it's in your budget.
Yeah.
If it's not in your budget, there's certainly
come on over to our house, right?
A whole host of other bourbon options.
Sure. Well, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, got some good information. If you did, please give us a like, maybe a share. Also, you can find us on Twitter at Bourbon Beer Reviews. Cheers.
Cheers.